Save the pig! What the heck? A pig with a party hat. Hello, Mr. Piggy. The secret piggy. Save the pig, the game. The whole game you're trying to save the pig's life. Help!
I went ahead and made a new poll that was for Red Dead, Dark Souls 1, and Walking Dead. So I go to check it this morning. Guess what happened? I mean, just take a wild guess what happened. So now, within 24 hours of that poll being live, over 800 votes. Again, in 1 week, we got 500 legit voters last week. Now you're telling me in 24 hours we had over 800 votes? So these people are idiots. They're flooding there with bots and shit, and they're just ruining the poll because they're morons, okay? So, this time I said, I've had enough, and I just closed the poll. Next week, I'm just making the decision at this point. We're going to try The Walking Dead. We're going to see how it works.
Unbelievable.
I'm currently playing a game. I'm 9.5 hours into it, alright? And I don't know what to do with it. It's called Dragon's Dogma 2, okay? I'm only playing Dragon's Dogma 2 because you guys and gals requested it. Remember, originally a few weeks ago, I said I was set on playing Rise of the Ronin. Okay? I said I want to play Rise of the Ronin. And everyone was like, well, you can play Rise of the Ronin, but we feel that Dragon's Dogma 2 is going to be a better choice. Dragon's Dogma 2 looks like it might be a Game of the Year contender. Dragon's Dogma 2 is just going to get better, you know, more people. It's going to get more viewership, and you should definitely play Dragon's Dogma 2. Okay? And I'm like, well, you know, by the way, now I'm just going to start banning people, because now you're just doing it on purpose.
Banned, 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 banned. Gone. Forever.
So I'm just going to start banning people now. I mean, go ahead, keep bringing up Stellar Blade and see what happens. I've outright said no a million times, so every person who says it will just be banned, and I'm going to laugh, actually. In fact, here's 2. There you go, there's 2. And let's continue. Just continue to say it and see what happens. You want to test me? Go right ahead. I have a point to make on my stream. I have to concentrate and not be distracted by idiots. Okay. After last night's stream, it's like, it performed so poorly. I mean, literally, I got like 1 super chat all night. I think it was 2 memberships and like 2 tips. So it was like maybe $10 raised. And again, it's not always about that.
This whole video, it's not about money. It's not about the money. But money, money, money gets brought up constantly.
But is this going to be a pattern for this game? Is this going to be my late night chill stream game just like a Dragon where that's the case? If that's the case, okay. But then I got to be sure that everything else I'm doing is in line with what you want so that those streams do better. Okay? The way I see it is that we need to figure out what's going to be our game in the rotation that's an RPG. If it's going to be a late night chill stream, that's okay. If it means that it's going to have lower attendance and low support, that's also okay. But I can't do more than one at a time. That will never work. I did that. With Baldur's Gate 3 and Like a Dragon, it didn't work. Alright? So, basically, we have to have a game in the rotation that's going to work. Is it going to be Dragon's Dogma 2? Or do you want me to bring back Final Fantasy VII Rebirth? What's it going to be? I don't care. I'll play either game. I really will. I was liking Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. I really was enjoying it. And then I stopped playing it because people were telling me they were bored to tears. I had an insanely low attendance for a daytime stream. Everything was telling me stop. So I did. Okay?
It would be great for someone to just dump a giant, huge load of money on the stream right now. That would be amazing. Of course, I'm not expecting that. I'm just being silly.
Yeah, so the way I see it, if we're going to keep an RPG in the rotation, we have 3 options. Option number 1, continue with Dragon's Dogma 2, right? Hope for the best. Hope people will start to show up and engage and support the playthrough. And if it doesn't, I guess that's my late night chill stream, right? Or we can suspend Dragon's Dogma 2, and we can go back to Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. But if I do that, I want all of you people who have been screaming at me for the last month about not playing Rebirth to actually show up. You have to come. You understand? You have to show up when I play it. Not scream about it, say you want it, and then when I play it, the stream is dead, everyone's complaining that no one likes it, it's boring. Like, what's the point then? Because that's literally what the feedback that I was getting. Is, this game sucks, it's boring, it's not as good as we thought it was going to be. And I was shocked, because I thought for sure it was going to be a big event game, and that's the reaction I got. Okay? So,
we need more money. We need more money. That's what this stream is about.
that's the question, right? What are we going to do? Or, if no one can agree and everyone's just going to argue at each other and everyone's not going to show up to those streams anyway, I'm just going to play Final Fantasy VI in the Pixel Remaster, and if I get 10 people, I'll still be grinning ear to ear because I love the game, right? So I guess that's a question. Like, what is it? What are we going to do? We can only have one of those in the rotation. Only one. And if I get the feedback and it's like, do this, and I do it, and then immediately the streams are failing and everyone's complaining the game's boring, I don't know what else to do. I don't know what to tell you guys. That just shows it's a symptom of the industry and the games that are coming out and not the person playing them. Okay?
And it's not my fault.
Because if I can turn the games off and have a bigger audience, right now, I have an audience of 705 people. Okay? Contributions are literally coming in. I got tips, I got super chats, I got everything coming in just because I'm sitting here talking to you. If this is doing better than me playing the game, then I know what the problem is. It's the fucking games. Right? Seriously. That's the problem. I can do a late night chill stream, impromptu, and people show up and just hang out with me to talk for 2 hours, and the stream performs well. I'm not the problem. The games industry has changed. It has. It's not like it used to be. It used to be big, high priority, AAA, hyped. Everyone wants to play them games. Now everyone's run off to their little genre corners. There's the RPGs over here, the FromSoft games over here, the looter shooters over here, the co-op games over here, the meme games over here, the sports game over here, the fighting game over here, and everyone's just off in their own little circles doing whatever they want, and nothing ever feels big. Nothing ever feels momentous. Nothing ever feels like it's driving all the attention of the gaming community anymore. What was the last game that did that? Right? What was the last game that did that? Well, it's probably Resident Evil 4 Remake, right? It's just a different world now. So, what are we going to do? And here you go, I love it. 0 accountability, 0 chat, 0 fucking interaction. You're banned. What a fucking idiot.
Banned, 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 banned. Gone. Forever.
Literally all evidence points to, it's the games right now. Because I've tried everything. I've listened to feedback. I've played the games you want. And if it doesn't work, how could it be me? My streams of me just talking do better. So what the fuck are you talking about? Kiss my ass. Fucking idiot.
Oh my god, he's drinking wheelchair donations. Yes.
Trust me. If, when I was doing content of me just talking, it tanked, then I'd be like, okay, makes sense. I'm the problem. Obviously, that's not the fucking case, right? People are actually saying things like, it's more boring to watch me play a game than just sit here and talk with you. That's pretty interesting and telling, don't you think? I'm more entertaining than the game I'm playing. Shit. What happened? Right? And it's funny because people used to say the only reason that Phil gets attention is because he plays every popular game. It's not him. Well, now I get more attention on the things that are me and no games. So, how the tables have flipped and turned, right? Unlisted videos asking me, when did I become a prude? In reality, okay, what you have is a very big misconceived notion about me based on previous commentary. Because when I started on YouTube, I always did over-the-top sexualized commentary to attract a younger audience of teenagers. That is what people wanted, and that's what was popular on YouTube at the time. Over time of me doing this from 2008 to around 2012-ish, people got tired of it. And around 2013, the days when I was starting direct capture and streaming, people actually said, dude, your commentary is too sexualized. It's too over the top. You have to stop. You have to scale it back. You have to start acting your age. All right? So what I've done is in the last 10 years, I've changed who I am. I no longer think that way. I'm not wired that way. I don't think of that kind of commentary. I don't want to play games that are over-sexualized. I just want to kind of chill with games. And that's my prerogative of what to do. I don't want to be doing over-the-top sexualized content anymore. I just have no desire to do that. Okay? And so I get older. My audience gets older. And now people say, well, why don't you do sexual commentary? Why don't you play the game with the half-naked girl in it? Why don't you do this and that? What are you, a prude? It's like, a prude, huh? When I did this stuff over a decade ago, everyone told me it was too extreme, it was too much, you didn't want it. 10 years later, seems like culture has changed, now you want it again. Well, that's not how life works. I changed as a person. I no longer want to do that stuff anymore. Okay? It's that simple. So, yeah, I have no desire to do it. I'm not interested in it.
I haven't had sex in ages.
I'm happily married. I don't need to be making sexualized jokes to get my jollies off on a fucking stream. You know what I'm saying? It's okay if that's what you're into. Cool. Especially if you're younger. You know, when I was younger, that's how my mind was wired. As I got older, my mind's not wired like that anymore. I don't care about it. Okay? Respect that. Or don't. You don't have to respect it. But don't come on my streams and keep whining about it, saying, why isn't he playing this game? Why isn't he playing this game? I told you why. Well, I don't get it. What is he, a prude? No, I'm just not wired that way. I don't care for it anymore. It's not entertaining to me. In fact, it's obnoxious to do that stuff. to play those games and then see people nonstop in the chat talking about sexualized shit. It just bothers me and pisses me off. I don't know why people won't give me respect in that regard, and instead now, so it's one extreme or the other. Either you're completely over-sexualized to the point where you're over the top and obnoxious, or you're a prude. No. I'm really around here like a normal person, but because I don't do the over-the-top shit like a lot of other streamers do to get shock reactions, now I'm a prude. Well, fuck you. No, I'm not a prude. Okay.
Mr. Wet Noodle.
Bad callers with a super chat saying, you talk like you live a virginal life. The only person who would say that is an immature idiot who doesn't understand the difference that life isn't black and white. Because again, if you think the fact that I say I just don't want to play sexualized games on stream because people are immature in my chat means I'm a virgin, it actually means you have the brain of about a 2-year-old. You think that life is all superheroes and supervillains, good and bad. It's not. It's not a polarized existence. You're an idiot. Saying that actually shows that you're a moron. So congratulations on showcasing your very stupid brain. I don't know what else to say. You're a moron. That was really dumb of you to say that.
Oh my god, he's drinking salt. So I'm going to briefly just use the restroom and I'll be right back. Guys, if you're enjoying the stream today, please consider supporting it in any way. Anything helps. A super chat, a membership, gifted membership, or tip. It would be great. We could hit the hat goal today. That'd be nice for tips, because I don't know how the late night stream is going to do with Battlefront at all. Kind of big question mark if people are going to turn out and if it's even going to work. So if you could support the stream today, I would appreciate it. I'm just going to use the restroom. I'll be right back.
Can I just hit him now? He's not up. I think I can hit him now. That's a no. Bring it out! I didn't know it was going to shoot the ground. I would have gotten closer, and he was almost died, but it shot the ground instead of his body. Where's the Stake of America? I don't know what this is. Oh! They actually put you in the lake so you could rematch him! So close, but the ultimate spell killed me. I was so close.
You're not a real gamer.
You did grab me, now I'm instantly dead. I didn't dodge right. I did not dodge it correctly. Oh! I was gonna try to tank it. Because I had the physic, and he hit me, and when I got up, the flames still hit me. Damn. Piece of shit. Wow, I couldn't move at all. I was completely locked in place and couldn't do anything. Well, that's the most annoying enemy in the game.
Yeah, it looks like quite a bit of the gifted memberships have finally expired. Hint, hint, now would be a good time if you guys want to support the channel. Now would be a good time to become a member, or maybe gift some memberships to your fellow viewer. Since a lot of people's memberships have finally run out from all the fake gifted ones that lasted ages and ages and ages and ages. I want more money on top of the money that I already made. Remember, I spent money pulling. Definitely a good return stream. I had fun. Hope that you guys did too. Good progress. We actually fought some of the bigger things I thought we might not be able to take on right away, but we did, right? It was a good time, a good session, and I will be doing more of this island because there's the optional boss fight, and I think there's 1 or 2 more things to do with those dragons before we leave, and then we're probably going to head northeast. By the way, there's the DLC. It's already listed, $39.99, so that's why we're doing this. Oh, please support. Please, I had slow days. Please support. Like, it's been tough. You know, my life has been tough over the last decade. It has. There's still this back here. And it's still in the back of my neck, the back of my head, the back of my mind, and it's always telling me. It's WWE Champions time. I love it. I love it. Is a mobile game addict. Phil has indoctrinated children who send him money, blatantly milking for money. It's a money pit. It's gone, just gone like that. In an instant, fucking gone. I just care about money. That I just can't help it. By eBay. Contributions are mandatory, but I need your help. I am appealing directly to you. No decency, no respect, no common sense, no fucking maturity. Is the guy who just doesn't get reality.